Hi YouTube, it's your girl Kaya Mache and I'm back with another video. But today's video I will be doing something a little different as the year comes to an end. I just want to do a 2020 reflection, tell you guys how my year was and everything. I just want to clear it up, and I want to tell you guys basically a little rundown of 2020, because 2020 have been an emotional roller coaster for me, for a lot of people, not only me, but 2020 have been one hell of a year. And I just want to recap, and I want to tell you guys what my experience of 2020 has been like. But before we get to this video, I need you guys to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to tell a friend to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget, girls, almost at 300 subscribers. I need you guys to give me the 300 subscribers. I would like more, you get what I'm saying, but I'm not gonna rush it because everything is with all God's timing. So we'll see. But like I said, before we get into this video, I need you guys to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to tell a friend to subscribe to Kaya Mache and not Kia Mache. I'm coming on here very bare. I don't even have on lashes. My wig is just, oh my god, it needs to be lifted up, all that good stuff. But I wanted to come on here, and I wanted to come on here raw. Okay, where do I start? 2020, I wouldn't say it's been the worst year of my life, but 2020 has been the most challenging year of my life. I will say that of all 19 years of me living, 2020 has been the most challenging year. And for next year, I wouldn't want to go through nothing that I went through in this year. Like I said, I learned a lot, I lost a lot, I gained a lot. I gained friends. I gained friends that turned into family. I lost friends that I thought was family. I was up, I was down emotionally. Emotionally, like I said, emotionally, this has been a wreck. Like 2020, I was always close to God, but I became really, really, really close to God this year. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about people that, I learned a lot about people who I never expected. Like, my heart been broke a lot of times. I talked to God, He made a way, He fixed it. And it's like, when God come into your life and He show you things and He show you new things, and He know that, you guys know what I'm saying, like, when the devil know that God is doing something good in your life, he get jealous and he try to come in the mix, and he try to, he try to make things worse, and he try to get you to where you don't need to be. But I didn't let the devil win. Through it all, I kept a smile, I kept pushing. Nobody knew. Every day it was something new, whether it was, like I said, financially, family, just me, myself, depression, what can I say, like loving yourself, like loving myself, getting to know me again, like it was college. Do I want to go to college? Do I drop out? Like, do I do what people want me to do? Do I do what I want to do? And like, that's something that I really want to touch. This year I basically lived for everybody else and not myself. Like, I did everything somebody else told me to do, but I never did what Nakai wanted to do. I never did what I wanted to do. Like, I never went down the road and said, well, what do you want to do? And then when I did do something that I want to do and someone had an opinion, I changed it and I kept doing what somebody else wanted me to do. And that's never the correct way to go, because you have to live for you and nobody else. Because if you keep living for other people, you will never know how it feels to live for yourself. So for myself, I made 10 new resolutions, what I'm going to do in the next year differently what I did this year. I'm going to be better than I was before, stronger than I was before. I'm going to do a lot different. I'm going to put myself first. That's one. I am going to love myself unconditionally, my flaws, everything. I'm not going to listen to what nobody has to say about me. I'm not going to listen to how nobody feel about me. I'm going to chase my dreams and my dreams only. I'm going to fight till I can't fight no more, and I'm going to keep doing what I need to do. I'm going to push forward with my business. I'm gonna come on YouTube a lot more. I'm gonna be on here consistency. I am not gonna let depression beat me. I am going to be, listen, I already put God first, but God comes before anything. I'm gonna find me and myself and my peace in my heart. I'm not looking for, like, this year I was looking for a lot of love from people, and I didn't gain that. Like I said, I'm thankful for people that I'm thankful for people that I've met. I'm thankful for a lot of friends that I met. It's a lot of friends that was just in my heart that, you know, sometimes you pray and you, like, a lot of times I prayed to God this year and I was just like, God, like, whatever it is, whoever don't need to be around me, I ask for you to remove them out of my life. You know what I'm saying? People just started moving, like, going, and I just kept saying, like, oh my gosh, she's not my friend, or this happened, but it was all in God's plan, because I remember myself praying and I remember myself asking for those things. And like, a lot of times we always pray and we always, you know, say things that we never expected, but God know, and he knew what I needed and what was best for me. Okay, it's been a lot. Like, this year, the beginning of this year, I didn't know where I was going. Like I said, like, it was something new every month for me. Let me tell you, this have been the challenging year of my life. But this year didn't beat me, okay? I'm not gonna let it defeat me. Like, I'm not gonna do that. This year, I'm gonna prove you wrong. 2020, I don't hate you. I'm glad that I went through this, and I'm glad that I've learned a lot. Like I said, at the beginning of the year, I went to school. You know, I went to school in Tallahassee. That's when I first started my YouTube. You know, January, I started my YouTube. I'm thankful for that. February, and I'm gonna put like clips in the end. I'm gonna let you guys know. I want you guys, I recorded myself a lot, so I'm gonna tell, like, every clip that I put, I'm gonna tell you guys what was going on. I'm gonna tell you guys how I was feeling. I'm gonna tell you. But like, February was, you know, I moved in my own apartment in January in Tallahassee. It was cool. I was happy. You know, I was working out. I was, you know, fit. I loved myself then. February, things went down the drain. You know, battling school, you know, I just went out to college. It was a lot, you know, but it's okay. I didn't let that beat me. March came, you know, everything was cool. You know, I came down and I seen my grandma. I came to Miami, I seen my grandma. Actually, March, when the pandemic happened, so I stayed in Tallahassee for about 2 months or whatever, and I'm glad that I went through the experience, but it wasn't for me. April was one of the roughest, it's not even a word, rough times of my life, because it was just a lot going on in April that I had no way of thinking. Like, I had no way of thinking. I left Tallahassee and I actually broke my lease to my apartment, so I was thinking about a lot of things, and like I said, I was living for people, and I let people, you know, pick my life. But that is over, okay? January, February, March, April, June, April, May. Okay, May, you know, that's Mother's Day. It was my grandma. I actually was in Miami April, May. Yeah, in June I went back. No, at the end of May, I actually went back to Atlanta. That was, you know, just to go back there. However, because when I left Tallahassee, I came straight here because the pandemic stopped a lot. I went back to Atlanta. You know, I lost my focus with YouTube. I lost a lot. Through them times, I was depressed and I was going through things, you know, financially, you know, things like that. Not financially, but just me. Like, I have a lot, you know what I'm saying? I always say, when I get a bigger following, I'm going to tell you guys my story, and I'm going to document it, because, listen, I am strong. I'm a survivor. Let me tell you. Listen, depression is nothing to be played with. June, that was my birthday. I didn't want to do nothing for my birthday. I was really going through it on my birthday. I was depressed. Like, this year, depression listen, I wouldn't say it beat me, because, listen, I am here and I am strong. But this year, depression have showed out. June, you know, it's my birthday. I didn't want to do nothing for my birthday, but I had a friend, and she was just like, no, you're going to do something for your birthday. And she actually threw me a party at an Airbnb, and I'm very thankful for that. I love you so much. You know who you are. July, I actually, you know, things was still doing what I needed to do. I was trying to make a way. August, I was still going to depression. Like, I remember in my room just crying and just asking God, like, whatever it is, I ask you to fix it. Whatever it is, I remember myself being hopeless. I remember myself just wanting to give up. I remember myself just crying and just praying. And from that moment forward, like I said, I remember crying and be asking God, like, whatever it is, just take it away from me. This year, it can't get no worse. You know what I'm saying? I had a friend who passed. I can't remember. It was like the beginning, what it was. I had a friend who passed. I think she passed July, if I'm not mistaken. I had a friend who passed from suicide. So that hit me really, really, really bad because I miss my dear friend. I love her so much. Like I said, depression is real. So if you guys are going through depression, I need you guys to talk to somebody and actually go through it with somebody, and don't let depression meet you, and don't let depression drive you in a place that you cannot, stop being in. Like in August, I remember myself just, about to lose it and about to be on the edge. So I remember I prayed to God and I told God, like, I need help, and I don't know who needs to help me, but I want help and I need help. I remember I reached out to my doctor and I actually, signed up for a therapist. I actually signed up, and I did that for a while, and that was, that was good, but they tried to make me feel like I was crazy because the things that I was telling them, and I know I wasn't crazy. I'm just a broken-hearted girl who just wanted to be fixed, you know what I'm saying, like that. So like August, okay, like I said, August, that was a lot. September, God said, no, baby, it ain't over. I'm gonna pick up the pieces and I'm gonna help you start. I'm gonna help you finish where you left off at. September, I actually got the opportunity to go to Carmen's boot camp. Never in a million years I would have thought that I would be chosen to become one of the 15 girls out of her boot camp. So that's one of the highlights of my year, and I'm actually super excited about that. I'm actually super excited about that, and I'm very grateful about it. I actually skipped something. August, I started school. I started my medical school, medical assistant, which I am still in school for. September, October, I actually went back to Houston and I filmed. That was really good. That was the highlight of October. When I was there, I was still battling depression. I was still doing things. A lot of girls, they seen it. A lot of people, they seen it. You have to watch the show. You will see. That was October, January, February, October, November. November was, it was all right. But I would say it was all right. Like I said, the beginning of November, like it was still like a roller coaster for me. Like I went through a lot of roller coasters, and I really can't go into detail because, like I said, I want to show you guys my documentary when it's the right time and things like that. November was, just a breath of fresh air. I really didn't have, I was still going through a lot, but I didn't let that defeat me. I didn't cry. I just prayed, and like I said, I became really close with God, so I'm very thankful for that. December, as we in December right now, and today is probably, when you guys see this video, it might be the end of December, but December has taught me to, just go harder, do what's best for you, and don't let nobody else decide what's best for you. Like I said, I'm still trying to make it. I'm still trying to become happy. I am happy because guess what? I'm breathing and I'm on this earth and I'm one of God's children. So I'm happy and I'm very grateful for that. But like I said, this year has been so challenging for me, and I wish I could tell you guys all the details, but this is just me giving you guys a rundown of my reflection of 2020. It's have been a lot, have been rough. It has been, I've been crying, I've been clueless, I've been everything. 2020 have taught me to never give up, never depend on nobody. Do what's best for you. Follow your heart. No matter if that person believe in you or not, you don't need nobody to believe in you. Believe in yourself. Be your biggest motivation, and don't let nobody tell you can't do anything. Like 2020 have taught me a lot. It taught me to become stronger. Y'all, when I tell you I used to cry so much, the first thing I do now, all I know how to do right now is just pray. Let me tell you, if you out there and you going through it, listen, tell the devil you's a liar, because I know God got my back and I know God got your back. So whatever you going through, I wish that next year become a blessing for you. I wish that next year is be a better year for you. I wish next year bring you nothing but positivity. I hope next year bring you nothing but great things, big blessings, big money. Everything. I hope that everything that you desire next year to be, I hope that God, and I pray that God give it to you. Listen, if you young girls don't do nothing else, I want you to have a relationship with God. On my channel, you guys need a relationship with God. Put God first and don't listen to nobody else. Listen to what God say. Always put God first. I love you guys. Happy New Year. And I want you guys to tell me, what is your New Year's resolution? Tell me, what do you plan on doing this next year differently. Tell me how next year differently. And I want you guys to tell me how 2020 have been a challenge or have been the best year of your life. Because some people, it have been the best year for them, but it haven't been for me. I love you guys. I want you guys to like, comment, subscribe. And don't forget to tell a friend to like, comment, and subscribe.